Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tarot Talk Tuesday. I'm Lisa.
I'm Anton.
And tonight, we're going to talk to you about the Justice card.
Oh, I love this card.
Do you want to go first this time?
Oh, goodness gracious me. Well, there's a sense of justice for you. You gotta love this card. There is so much hidden in plain sight on this card. I don't know. I'm a Brummie, and the justice bit. Justice. Did you see all his legs now? Just his feet. Yeah, that's Brummie. Yeah. Anyway, you can just see his feet here.
Don't worry, I'm confused too.
Just his feet. Just his feet. Oh, it's Brummie. Sorry, that's where I'm from. Forgive me. English is a second language for me. Anyway, moving on. So it's interesting the way that justice is portrayed in this deck, because justice typically is shown as like Themis, blind justice.
Blind justice, yeah.
With the blindfold over the eyes, and obviously the sword and the scales, but blind justice. And note, this particular fellow is not blind at all.
No.
He has got his eyes wide open, and moreover, on his crown, above his third eye, he has got this really great big blue crystal.
Could it be a sapphire, do you think?
Could be, but it's certainly a note to say activate your intuition as well whilst making judgment.
You see the scales, so we know that it's the Libra card, and sapphire is the traditional birthstone.
Looky here. So interesting that he sits between the same two pillars, if you will, as the High Priestess.
And the Hierophant.
Except what's behind is now veiled. How interesting. And I love the way that it's, the sword divides and the scale measures, because justice is, well, I can't really say this without going back to drawing a parallel with the Tahote deck or Thoth deck, or however you like to call it. But that card is known as adjustment, whereas this one is justice in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. But we've still got the scales and we've got the sword. And these two things, the sword divides, so apportions things perhaps, decides which goes where.
Divided up fairly.
And the scale weighs out the balance, weighs it out. So restorative justice is about making amends, making balance, restoring what was taken, what was destroyed, what was stolen, etc. And certainly the Celts had a really, really good idea of restorative justice. And I think we've forgotten that somehow along the way. But if it's truly to be just, it needs to restore what was there before. So the Justice card, he's... This obviously, it doesn't take much of a stretch. You're probably dealing with some kind of legal matter here. It can definitely, because it's the Libran time of the year, can indicate the time of Libra. The time of balance, the time of, working out decisions, weighing things up, etc., etc. Listen, I've yammered on. I'm going to throw it back at you.
Okay.
Because you know far more than I.
The sword points up as above, and the scales hand down as below. So again, there's that balance. The middle pillar, or understanding both sides and making positive choices and decisions. In a reading, it can sometimes talk about contracts, judgments, certainly legal matters coming to fruition, especially if he's near the King of Swords. Then that tells us that it's a big deal, right? This would be like a custody thing if it's near the Five of Pentacles, or, some kind of legal matter that really needs sorting out in the court, not just small claims or, a minor infringement. This is usually something that comes with a written document or a written contract. I also like that he's wearing red, because red is a color of royalty and respect. So, we're always talking about this card and talking about King Solomon and his wise wise yet scheming way of dividing
Oh,
things.
hell yeah.
I'm sure we've all heard the story by now about the two women who are both claiming the same baby, and he says, well, fine, just cut the baby in half. And the mother says, no. And he said, well, I know who the real mother is now because the one who wasn't the mother was going to let us cut the baby up. And the one who is the mother was really careful and wanted to make sure that the baby was taken care of. So this is usually a legal matter that's going to go in your favor. It's something that is going to be just or come right. It can also, if it's talking about a person, talk about someone who is having a difficult time making a decision. Because Libras, they're the ones who want to order last at the dinner table because they want to see what everybody else is having first.
What's that like?
What does yours taste like? Why did you pick that? And again, there is a balance here. There's a worthiness. There's a respectfulness. So if somebody says, oh, well, what is my new partner going to be like? They're going to be worthy and respected and respectful. So it's a very positive card. Unless you know that you really deserve for things not to go your way, then this is going to say justice will be served. And, so if you know you did something and you really should make adjustments for it, this card is probably telling you.
Want to get ahead of the game there. Definitely.
Like if you said, is my karma going to catch up with me?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes. All right. So, again, it's a positive card, but keep in mind that justice will be served.
Why?
That's about.
Because justice matters. Big plug to Glenn. We like him, by the way.
We like him. We
do.
watch him all the time.
Yeah.
All right. So, finding a balance, finding an adjustment, making a choice or a decision, Libra energy, Libra time of year, and just understanding what it is to be just.
Yeah, and definitely I would echo the honour and respect.
He is your
red,
honour, isn't he? Yeah.
Your honour, exactly, your honour. And, or my lord, as it would be in Crown Court, where the Privy Councillors are in the UK, which is the sole place that the Crown Court, High Court judges actually wear red robes. So, yeah, this shows that he is very much the symbol of authority and, deeply respected and deeply honoured. So it is a good card. If you're looking at
if you're on the right side of the law.
Exactly. So beautiful card, yes.
Be it karmic or resolute.
Yeah. So that's justice. Love it. And what else can we say about this guy?
I think that's about it.
Yeah,
I think we'll see you next week.
Yes, we will. So
our
please
tarot
do.
cards go to 11.
Well, this one does. That's for sure, for definite. It goes to 11, man. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Lots more of this coming along.
See you next week.
Do tune in next week. And
please like, comment, and subscribe.
Subscribe away and mash that little bell button so you get notified every time we put up a new video, okay?
Yep, we'll be premiering the next card next week.
Thank you again. Till then.
Bye.